Tell my boy stop jogging, he never wanna listen, he love that shit. Tell my girl stop tripping, she never wanna listen, she love this shit. Got man in his feelings, whole gang turn the main thing to a demon. It was 4.2 by the AM, I was on my 4 square by the evening. I was doing the headline shows, that's Honcho, phone line, gotta ring Ian. But the thing man, I grown now, so if it ain't about money, man, I leave it.
Alright, we're back again, another episode of The Next Lads. Pretty sure this is season 3, episode 3, get me. Obviously, you lot want to watch the Thames one and the overseas one. Obviously, for the third episode, we have to bring for another special guest coming from the north side of Manny. Introduce yourself quickly.
We outside, it's your boy Youngs, the Ross Clark Gaffer, Youngs SG from the north, you know.
Youngs SG. So I was not. So what is it, Youngs or is it Youngs SG? Is that the full name?
Do you know what it is? Yeah, SG is the group, innit?
Oh.
Yeah, SG is the group. Me and Fuse, Free Fuse. He's on holiday at the moment, but yeah. So yeah, it's me and Fuse. We're called SG, but like my name was Youngs, but Youngs SG, innit?
So talk to me about this SG group then. Like, how did that kind of?
Boy, SG's been about for time, bro. Do you know what's mad? It was originally Stat Boys. That's what we used to call ourselves, innit?
Stat
when we were
Boys.
young, innit?
Yeah.
The reasoning in the name, innit? That's why we used to call ourselves that. And then we stopped doing music because you know what? Yeah, it was me, Fuse, Dims, Scorps.
Yeah, that's what I noticed.
Yeah, yeah, that was Stat Boys. Then Scorps stopped doing music for whatever reason. Dims went and done his own thing.
M1 Dims, yeah, just what you're on about.
Yeah, M1 Dims.
Yeah, yeah.
Then it was just, then it was me, M1 Dims, Fuse, Stat Boys. We were doing music for a bit. Then we went away for, again, obviously, life got in the way. People had to like get on with certain things. People went on holiday. And then we just grew up in it. So we just called ourselves, then it was Stat Gang. And then we started trying to do music again, went away again. And then, and then we just shortened it to SG. So SG can be whatever you want it to mean, man, to be fair. But yeah, so SG is me and Fuse. Yeah.
So are you like a duo, or is that just like
Nah, it's like I think
thing?
it started off as a duo, but then now we're just like separate acts in it. But we do a lot of music together.
Yeah.
So we drop a lot of music together. How can I think of it? It's kind of like, you know, you got Heady One and RV in it. Bear man think they're a duo, but
I
they're
get
separate
you. Like
artists.
I heard that.
We've got so much music together. We work so well in the studio together. So
Now, cause there's bare man like that, innit? They start off kind of just a brethren thing, innit? And then after a while, you just kind of end up doing your own thing. But
Exactly.
like, obviously, when you were just saying that story, you said like bare times, you just stopped doing music because life got in the way. So talk to me about that. Like, in terms of, you see, when you're growing up doing music, obviously, when you're young and that, you're kind of naive. You think, it's gonna go perfectly, it's gonna go to plan, but obviously things kind of get in the way. So like, how do you kind of balance that? Like, obviously music is kind of like, a lot of people don't see it like that, but like, it's a job, innit? It's like a work life, innit? So how do you kind of balance that work life and personal life then?
it was hard. That's why we had to go away. Like some of us were just like a bit too focused on money. Some people were focused on money but still had problems on road.
Yeah.
Some people just had their own problems with themselves. So like, it was just a bunch of things that happens as you grow up in it. So and you get older, man. You got bills to pay, boy. Like, you ain't got time to be like, you ain't got time to be doing music. Because all music does, like, up until now for me, I guess, is take away, innit? Like, you just pay for stuff, pay for this, pay for that,
expenses,
pay for bare expenses. You know what I'm saying? So like, you get to a point. Well, for me, like, the reason I kind of went away was like, I got to a point where it's like, fam, I'm making all this money, spending it on music, but I'm not doing that for myself, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So I just had to like step back for a bit, get myself together, get my life together. And when I felt like it was ready, that's when I thought, you know what, cool, I'm gonna come back, and that's what I did, innit, with the latest single. Obviously, everyone's got their own reasons, innit?
100.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I can't speak for what Fuse's reason was why he dropped out. I can't speak for why Dim's reason was why he dropped out, or Scorch, you know what I'm saying? But it was just one of them, like, people just had their own things going on in it. You grow up in it, like, man's been doing music since I was, like, serious, well, not seriously, but, like, I knew I kind of had talent from, like, 17, innit?
Yeah, how long ago was
Do you
that?
know what I'm saying? I'm turning 27, innit? So that's 10 years ago, do you know what I'm saying? That's 10 years ago, do you know what I'm saying? So
crazy.
I've literally grew up doing music, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? But as everyone knows, when you grow up in it, things get in the way
100%.
of what you need to do. Do you know what I'm saying? So, what I think I was doing, I was letting other things get in the way of my music. So it stopped me from making music, innit? So I kind of fell out of love with making music. Like, I liked writing bars, but I didn't like going studio.
I heard that.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Bare people say that in the
Do you get what I'm
studio's
saying?
long.
Studio's long, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like writing bars, but then you got your managers on your back like, yo, you need to be in studio so you can release music, so you can blow. But I don't want to go studio, so how am I going to blow then?
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying? So it was just a whole load of like confusion and stuff. So I just thought, let me step back, get the mind right, get myself right, and then we move from there. You feel me?
Now it's important you touch on that though, because I feel like that side of music, the technical, personal, the business, that's because obviously what we see as fans are like, man write bars, man in the studio, you get me? We just see the fun side of it, innit?
Yeah,
but there's
for
a
real.
whole process behind it, you understand? And would you say that's kind of the part you were struggling with the most?
Yeah, that's literally it, man. Like, man was doing music because I like music, innit?
Yeah.
But then it became a job, innit?
Yeah.
And then when it became a job, I fell out of love with actually doing the music, innit? Because I didn't want to work. Do you know what I'm saying? But then, again, like, for anyone that... For me personally, like, I feel like sometimes you just got to sit down, assess your situation and see which
100%.
ones, what makes
Sometimes
sense.
I have to take one step back to take 10 steps forward. innit?
Exactly, innit? So for me, it was like, you know what, yeah, I need to step back in it because I'm not even like... When you don't even enjoy it, like, what you're writing, don't even like...
Yeah,
you don't even
exactly.
like...
You don't, it's not from the heart no
Yeah,
more, you're
do you get what I'm
forcing it. It's from the
saying?
brain
Yeah.
rather than from the heart.
Exactly. That's one of my main things. When I start writing just to like put stuff together, it don't come out as good, innit? Like, I need to experience stuff. That's why I feel like even all this COVID thing, man was struggling to write a bit because I wasn't experiencing life, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
I was just in my house, innit?
You're just
And
overthinking it.
a lot of the things that I draw and write from are from things that I experience
100%.
or see or whatever, innit? So, yeah, man, I just had to sit back and say, you know what, yeah, let me take a step back, assess my life, assess the situation. And I did that, but now we're back in it.
100%. No, it's important. It's important because I feel like a lot of people, they go through that period where things ain't really going how they want it to
Exactly.
go. But then they try to force it a bit and they don't understand it. It's about just giving yourself time to breathe. You understand what I'm
and
saying?
it's crazy, man, because, man, like, on the Insta, you won't know.
Yeah.
You won't know that man's, like, going through A, B, C, and this, that. On the Insta, man's still looking clean. Everyone's like a picture, like, yo, bro, love that.
Yeah, exactly.
But real life is real life, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So you might see man smiling up on social media. That's how we would take all the social media stuff too seriously. Can you see a man smiling? Like, there's times when man post up, bare drip, this, that, bro. I've been broke, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah,
just
the image-
fact
the
of it,
image
innit?
thing's
Do you know what I'm
crazy
saying?
still.
And that's just it, innit? And like, even things like that, that's why I had to reassess, like, am I doing this for other people, or am I doing this for myself, innit? So I just had to sit back and be like, yo, I had to get back to the essence of why I like doing music, which was for myself, innit? And then that's what I've done now, and ever since I've done that, like the past 2 years, I've just been working, and it's been working, innit?
Yeah.
When you start thinking that way, it actually starts to work for you, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Now the image thing is crazy still because it's people. I feel like social media kind of programmed everyone to like look for other people's validation. You get me?
For real,
and
bro.
in that you end up losing yourself and forgetting who you really are. You understand what I'm saying? So you see when you say like you took a step back to realize like why you're doing this and focus on the essence. Like, talk to me about that process. How did you actually find yourself again?
For me, it was just like, I just had to realize that, like, yo, what do I actually like doing in it? Like, I was doing a lot of things I didn't enjoy doing it, but I had to do at the time, innit? Like, I didn't like doing it, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
like, so you're not
like,
specifying.
yeah, but like, you know what I mean? So what, you know, like them ones, innit? So I didn't like doing it, like I'm saying, like all them type of things, but people had to do it to survive out there, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So I had to just tell myself that, bro, like, this, what is this? Like, what is the end goal in all of this, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And once I realised that the end goal and what I was doing ain't gonna lead me nowhere, that's why I was like, yeah, bun that. And I just had to like drop out everything that didn't make sense. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's literally what I did. I was like, even like down to friends and that, do you know what I'm saying? Like, man, don't chill with everyone I used to chill with back day, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not that because people are bad people or
100%.
man's got beef with people,
It's not
but
benefiting you,
it's
innit?
just that, like, it's exactly, even not to a thing where it's not benefiting me, it's just that, fam, for me to do what I need to do, I just need to move in it. And if you're not moving in that direction, then we'll meet up later, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? If you're going to take a different route, we're still all going to be successful, we're all still going to get the same place. You might take that route, this route, but I'm going down here, innit? But we'll meet each other, innit? At the end of the road, and that's all it is, innit? So you know what I'm saying? So, like, there's people that I was bare friends with, I ain't got a problem with them. Man still got love for them, but just right now we're not on the same path, innit?
No,
And that's okay. And that's what comes with growing up, man.
No,
You know
I
what I'm
was
saying?
literally gonna say that. I feel like that's a sign of maturity still.
Yeah,
like
for real,
just
man.
making that decision. So obviously, like I said before, when you're younger, you're naive. You think like the people you're with now are gonna be there forever, but you need to
Fam,
understand
it's real,
that.
man. I have bare friends, bro.
Exactly.
When I was younger, bro, I had bare dreams. Yo, bwhat's good, bro? You grow up and you just realize these men are not your friends.
That's
And
what
they're
I'm saying.
cool
It's a
people,
facade, innit?
but they're not your friends,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
You know who your friends are when you go through certain shit,
Exactly.
and certain men are the ones that are calling you and all this stuff, innit? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's how it just works, bro.
So what would you say like is a friend to you then? What like I don't know how to describe it to you, but how do you separate like someone that's I just know him and someone that's your friend? Like, how would you
For
separate it?
me, like, to be my friend, yeah, like, you just gotta have me. The same way I got you,
Yeah.
is the same way you gotta like have me. And like, I realized that not a lot of people have you like they got your back the way
Exactly.
you got theirs, innit? Again, it's not even like a bad thing. It's just that it's just not where it is, isn't it?
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Can't
Like,
force it, innit?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just not where it is. Do you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta like tell people like, or not even tell people, just like put people in that box, but just know who your people are, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? That's why I would tell anyone like, bruv, when I see people being bare pally with people, like, have you ever seen like, I don't know if like you probably seen it, but you probably see your boy, he'll post up like these like Lil Durk and that.
Yeah,
like,
they're
post a picture and be like, yeah, my bro, my slap. Yo, he's not your guy, bro.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
know him,
Exactly,
fam.
exactly.
Like I'm saying, but to post up your thing or whatever thing is a bit of a struggle, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
Again,
bro, that's what I'm saying.
man can do that, and if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to
do
do.
it,
But
innit?
then, as an artist, I've always been told I got to focus on the man that do F with me, innit? So I'm gonna focus on the man that post my stuff up and don't post my stuff and support my stuff. But because I'm focusing on these type of people, I ain't got time to focus on the other people,
Exactly.
innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Because I'm focused on the people that fuck with me, innit? And that's just what it is, man.
I'll be real. That's literally what that's kind of the mentality man tried to adapt recently. Is like, you need to understand that not everyone's gonna have you the same way you think they do,
for
innit?
real.
So really and truly, it's like, and what we tend to do, we tend to like stress ourselves out, thinking, right, why is my man not rocking with me? But really and truly, you just gotta kind of like just accept it, innit?
Fam, that's
just
it,
the
man.
way it
See,
is, you
life,
understand?
bro. I was saying it on the way here, man. Like, life ain't hard, innit? Life is easy.
We
like,
just complicate it.
We complicate it, innit? Life is very easy, man. Like, you got to understand that a lot of things, don't take it to heart. Like, man don't fuck you, innit?
Yeah.
Like, that's it, bro.
Simple.
Like,
Like, there's no
you
two ways
you're
about
not
it.
dead, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Unless man don't fuck you and he's trying to run you down or do that, because that's when it's a different story. But if man don't like you, man don't like your
There's no
music,
point of forcing it.
bruv, man come here and said I don't like your podcast. Like, what does it don't change nothing, bro. You got to still do your podcast. You know why? For that one person, there's 5 man that are fucking with it, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So you just got to focus on them 5. It's hard, but
Yeah, exactly. It is hard still.
Yeah, it's
I'll be
hard,
real,
innit?
like, well, if there's a man there that's giving man bare negativity,
Yeah.
man giving me bare positivity, as a human, you're naturally
Yeah,
focused on the guy with the more
yeah.
negative. You
I
understand what
remember
I'm
one
saying?
time, like, I released a tune, like, the bare comments were like, yo, it's cold. One guy was like, yo, this is shit.
Innit?
That's the only
exactly.
comment.
That's
That
what
I
you
don't
remember.
remember. That's mad because I don't remember none of the positive things. I just know it was good in it.
Exactly.
But his one, I remember it.
stands
Yo,
out.
shit. I was like, rah, mad thing. But just leave it in it. Just
Nah, I
leave it and
guess
keep
like
it
that.
pushing
Though.
in it.
But obviously, we was talking off camera about you being from Moston, innit? So was
Yeah.
that where you're born and bred, where you grew
No,
up?
you know, I'm born and bred in London, man.
Oh, I never even knew that.
Yeah, I'm from London originally.
Oh, pop.
South London, Peckham. I lived in Peckham till I was like 11. Then I moved to Dagenham, Essex, till I was like 14, 15. Then I moved to Manchester. Then when I moved to Manchester, I moved straight to Moston, innit?
And you've been there since.
Yeah, and I've just been there
Right,
since.
that's.
like,
I'll be real, yeah.
Well, my family's there now. I'm still in Manny, but I'm not
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Moston. But because the family's there, I'm literally always
Yeah,
there.
you're
innit?
basically
You know
there.
what I'm
innit?
saying?
I'll be real, yeah. Like Peckham and Moston, yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
mad upbringing still.
It's crazy, yeah, man. It's
It's
mad,
mad,
bro.
bro. When you deep
It's
it, like,
mad.
if there's a place in South London I wouldn't want to live, it would probably be Peckham, bro. And if there's a
Fam.
place in North Manor I wouldn't want to be live, it would probably be Moston as well.
Fam, it's I don't know, man. Do you know what it is? I think my parents moved there because there's a high a lot of Nigerians there, innit? I'm
Yeah.
Nigerian, innit?
Yeah,
So
same.
there's loads of Nigerians there, innit? So I think that's why they were attracted to that area, but they don't see
They understand that's
what's
a negative,
going on,
that's a
innit?
negative,
Yeah,
bro.
they don't
You
see
get
what's
me?
actually going on. But obviously when I was in Peckham, I was a bit too young, innit? Like
Yeah.
I seen madnesses, I heard about it, but I was a bit too young
involved.
to be involved in it. Do you get what I'm saying? So like my brothers and that, they were doing their thing, but like they were like 4 or 5 years older than me, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? So they were doing whatever they were doing. But I was a bit too young. Moved to Dagenham, started getting a bit more. That's when I started like secondary school and that, like halfway through year 7 something like that, or like something like that anyway. Yeah, so that's when I started seeing it and understanding what life. That's when I started like first time.
That's the key stage,
You know what I'm saying? First time man see man get shot. First time man see man get stabbed. All that stuff, and that's when I started seeing it in it. But then, like everyone always asks me like, why do I say I'm from Manchester? Because when I moved to Manchester, actually when I grew up in it.
Damn, that's how I feel as well.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you get me? So that's why Manchester's where most of my adult life, innit?
Exactly.
Do you get what I'm saying? So everything I know, everything that's kind of made me who I am, yeah, like London played a part, but it was Manchester that actually built me, innit?
No, 100%.
That actually brought me to who I am today, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So, and Moston as well, like, do you know what I'm saying? So man's been there, went church there, when everything, bro, like mum and dad they're still in Moston.
No, I heard that,
brother,
man.
sister still in Moston. Man.
I heard that. And it's like, even with me, yeah, man, the reason, man, I'm the same, I rep Manny a lot is cause, like, obviously, I was born and bred in Ireland, in Dublin, you get me? And I moved Manny when I was like,
Ireland, man, coming
get me?
to
when I was like 12,
days,
that's
man.
what I'm saying, when I was like 12, 13, yeah. And I remember my mum told me a story, yeah, that when she was pregnant with me, yeah, originally she lived in Brixton.
Okay.
But then she said to herself, like, there's no way man's raising my youth, you get me? So that's why she moved over there.
Yeah.
And it's like, for me, obviously, she could have stayed there, innit, because she had bare brethren, bare family and that, but she kind of thought about their vision, you understand what I'm saying? But I want to know, like, see when you're growing up in these kind of areas, yeah, like Peckham, Dagenham, whatever, is there obviously, there's a lot of things going on in these areas that we can normalize, but they're not actually normal, get me? They're not normal. So is there a point in time where you kind of were removed from your environment and you realize, like, like, the way I grew up wasn't normal for an 11-year-old to be living in them kind of.
Do you know what it was? It's when I first went to like, because man went to like ghetto schools as well. So it's like I didn't notice in school that man was different. It's when man started getting like in places like you know like the white spaces and stuff like that. So, and I'm saying stuff and like for example, like let me tell you a story. There was one time, I was working in some place in it, yeah. I was working in some place. Oh, I fucking hated it, man. I was working there, and what happened now? Like the guys come in, and he's like, he's bare distraught in it because somebody used his card to like buy some stuff in it.
Yeah.
Like someone
like frauded.
Yeah, frauded card, and he was distraught. Like, why would somebody do this? Da, da, da. I was sat there like, what? Just call your bank, bro. Like, what you doing? Like why you're moving mad over something like? But then. It's little things like that just make you think that like, wow, like people actually don't live this like, like people are not even living nowhere near your life. Like people can't like. There's sometimes I'll speak like people can't believe like man, like might know a criminal. Like there's some people in this world that don't know no criminals. Illegal, they don't know nobody that's ever been jail. They don't know anything. And then do you know what it is? I think like as you grow and then you like speak to people and like traveling as well. Like when you travel and speak to people in different countries and stuff, yeah, you realise that, fam, where you was living there's so much more to it, innit?
100. Like
what you're doing, what you're living in is like, fam, this is only here. Do you know what I'm saying? In the wild world, yeah. Like,
as a youth, bro, everything seems massive, innit? When you're on that block, yeah, on that estate, whatever, you think that's the whole world, innit? You don't really see anything outside of that. But I'll say I'm lucky, innit? Because as a youth, man's always kind of gone on holidays, traveled around. So man's always kind of seen a bigger picture, get me? But people that I was around, yeah, I'm having conversation with my brethren, yeah, and they're genuinely talking like, this is the end of the world. There's nothing outside of this estate that we're on right now. You get me? They genuinely can't see life outside of what we're in right now. You get me? And I feel like that mentality is crazy to me still. It's like people that ain't got no vision.
It's crazy, but at the same time, I can't even blame them. Like, because fam, that's what they've been shown, bro. Like, man, like these can't say in helping these kids, bro. They ain't doing that for them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not surprised. Like I say it all the time. Like even things like when like I'm probably a hypocrite in it because like man raps about certain things, innit?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'll say, oh, the you man and that shouldn't be doing these things. But like sometimes I sit back and I think, who am I to tell these kids? Because if they're saying, like, okay, tell the youth now, put the knife down in it, yeah. The reason he's got the knife, the other brother, the reason he's still got that knife
Exactly,
in it.
bro.
Do you get what I'm saying? So how am I gonna tell man to put the knives down? But fam, you've got to put the there's more to life, so it's hard, innit? Like sometimes I say these things, but at the same time I understand that I don't blame these kids, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
You can't blame them. You can't.
You know what I'm
They're
saying?
just,
kids, bro.
products
Just
of the
kids, bro.
environment, innit? That's the way everyone
bro.
calls it.
That's exactly it. So I don't even blame these kids, bro, because I understand it. Man's been there. I felt the same way they felt.
100.
All I can do is just hope that they get to the stage that I got to when I realized that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is.
And I think most people get to that stage, but obviously you get. Unfortunately, a lot of people they realize too late, and a lot of people end up losing their life.
In it. Some men are stuck in it.
You get me.
Jail,
and for me, obviously, man's 17, innit? Man's 18, so like in the area, man, from my generation, my age group, that's what's really going on. You understand? And for me personally, it's like I feel like it's a fair factor thing. I think the fair factor, man's generation, is probably the highest. I wasn't around them times there, innit? But I feel like my generation is very high. You get me? Cause man's going on social media every day. I'm seeing a youth that fits my description getting killed, getting this and that. You understand? So like, man, don't really blame when I see a little 14, 15-year-old carrying something, cause it's kind of like, bro. Like every time you go online, you see someone that looks like you getting killed.
Fam,
so you want protection, you understand?
No, I hear it, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like all these things, that's why like I just can't. It's hard, innit? Because you're saying one thing, but at the same time, I just can't. I can't blame these man, innit? Exactly, like it is what it is, bro. Like their product, and you know what it is. Again, I understand. So sometimes I'm just like, it is.
That's the key thing.
It's sad, but it is what it is.
That's the key thing is understanding. But the problem for me is I feel like the people that are in a position to make a change, they don't actually understand. Like what these kids are going through.
Bruv, you got these
that's the worst thing for me.
Old ass people, man, trying to make decisions on
that's what I'm saying.
What's going on.
Like trying to ban drill music and that. Like that's gonna make a difference.
Yeah, exactly. Like drill, like they think like drill's the cause of the problems. Like, bruv, drill is just a reflection of what's happening. Exactly. Like if man wasn't rapping or was rapping, these things will still happen, bro.
It'd probably be worse, bro.
Before drill was happening.
Probably be worse.
Fam, because man ain't speaking about it, you know what I'm saying? So there ain't no warning to tell man that they're after you because they dropped a diss. Bro, man will just come after you, innit? Like, and that's just, bro, that is it, bro. That's just that life, innit?
No, but obviously, I think your recent song was Drilly was kind
of my recent.
Get me? So like, obviously, but you're a bit older than the average drill rapper. You get me? So do you ever feel a bit because you've lived it, you've come out of it, you've kind of had time to reflect on it? But do you ever feel a bit kind of like, rah, I shouldn't really be saying these kind of things, or do you not really? Do
you know what it is? Yeah, like. And this is the thing as well. Like I say this all the time because I haven't made a song called Last Drill because I was like I'm never gonna make drill again in it. But fam, like drill is like the content, the content and the beats in it. I think they're two different things in it. Do you get what I'm saying?
100%.
Like even if you listen to Love This, yeah. Like actually listen to what I'm saying. A lot of the content in that is not as mad, but because it's on a drill beat, it sounds crazy, innit? It sounds like probably think I'm saying this and that, but you actually sit down and listen to what I'm saying. I'm literally saying the same stuff man's on now. Like I'm saying, bro, I'm about money now. I ain't even about that stuff, but if you want it, like, then you know what I'm saying. But it is what it is. Like man's like, fam, like I don't even feel the way because drill's cold, man. All these kids doing the drill and all that stuff. It's just cold, innit? I like the sound, innit? I'm not a drill rapper. Because man do everything, innit? You know what I'm saying? I will not call myself a drill rapper. I just happen to be like that rhythm man dropped recently was just a drill tune, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So man got tunes, I got Afro tunes, got rap tunes, hip hop tunes, I got.
Boom. So back again for the second time. So the question man just asked you, like, do you think drill has longevity then?
Do you know what? Yeah, I didn't used to think that, but now I do. You see, man getting number ones. Man, I get number ones. It's charting. It's probably the leading genre right now,
100%
isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? And it's the leading genre, and still not everybody knows about it. So it's only gonna get better and better and better. Sure. The Americans are stealing it now. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't see it going anywhere. Like I think because when it first come out, it was just like a bunch of young kids and stuff doing it. Bear man dismissed it, innit? I just thought, it's a young, like, nah, it's not really gonna work. Wearing baddies, like saying all this madness is not really gonna work. But what it was, man didn't understand it. Do you get what I'm saying? So now, fam, I feel like a lot more people understand it, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Like I've always liked drill. I've always listened to drill, like even from the start, but even from when Sticks was doing it back then, do you know what I'm saying? Like man's been listening. I've been listening to drill, but I just never knew that it will come as far as it's come now, and bruv, I just don't think it's gonna end.
Yeah.
I think it's only gonna get bigger and bigger because even the beats, like drill's moving into subgenres now.
Yeah.
Like before it was just drill. Now you got R&B drill, Afro drill, this, that. There's too much going on for that to die in it.
Yeah,
so
facts.
like unlike grime, only had you're grime in it. You had grime and then you had a few slow songs, but you couldn't really like there wasn't so much you could pull from grime in it. Grime was grime, 140 BPM, that's it. Spit your bars, you go in, you go out, you know what I'm saying? But with drill, like you could be a lot more experimental with it from the flows, production. Like drill ain't going nowhere, man. Drill is too cold, man. Drill's so cold. Like it's actually my favourite genre at the moment.
It's mine still, I'll be honest. Man rate drill, but I feel like it gets a lot of unfair criticism.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Especially from the mainstream media. But to be honest, in terms of your song specifically, obviously your recent song is drill, but you said you're not a drill rapper, so how would you describe yourself?
I'm not a drill rapper. I'm just an artist, man.
So what's your favourite kind of sound to make then?
My favourite kind of sound to make is probably do you know what, yeah? My favourite kind of sound to make is probably like Afro in it. Because like I said, I'm Nigerian in it, so it's easy for me. I find the influences very easy in it. But I'm saying like man grew up in church and that, so man's always gone to Nigerian church and this and that. Yeah. So man knows the lingo, know how to pronounce it.
I say that to people all the time.
Do you get what I'm saying? So man, like you can tell when like a person that's not that in touch with their Afro side does Afro in it. You know what I'm saying? You can tell the difference in it. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm very much in tune with that side in it of me, so I understand that.
It's authentic, innit?
Do you know what I'm saying? So I say that's my most fun, but I can't lie. The one I'm enjoying the most is probably drill. Only because I can be so like when I was doing grime, I was a flow man in it.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't really content in it. I learned content as I was doing music more and more and more and living through experiences in it. So, but now that I've got content, I can now add that to the flows and I can mess with it. Like drill's so mad. Like so even sometimes listen to some drill beats, I'm thinking, how did I even come up with that flow there? But it's the beat, it's the producers. You know what I'm saying, that are making these beats. So yeah, I say right now as it is. Even my next like probably 2 releases will probably be like drill sounding. Yeah, like drill's like.
I say that to people all the time. Even like what you said about Afro beats, cause I feel like you see like as African youth making Afro beats, like cause you're around your target audience. You get me? Like Afro beats is for African people, innit?
Yeah, for
and
real,
you're grown up around your parents, your aunties, your cousins, this and that. So it's like you're within that culture already. You understand? Whereas if it's someone from the outside trying to come in, you can kind of tell it's not.
You can tell in it. You can tell when man like just trying to come in and thingy.
Nah, definitely.
Again, like each of their own, bro. Like, just do your thing in it. Just cut through how you need to cut through and make your money in it. But at the same time, people that know music see through you in it. Do you get what I'm saying? It's one of them in it. It's like if you know music and understand it and love it truly in it, like we see through the nonsense, but cut through and make your bread in it. Like that's how I am in it. Like fam, I see people's bullshit all the time, but sometimes just like, you know what, it's not my business, is it? Yeah. Cut through, do your thing. As long as it's not coming over and stepping over what I'm doing, my guy, do what you're doing, bro. It is what it is, isn't it? I don't really think about other people like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Now, obviously, you said before that you came from Peckham to Dagenham up to Moston.
Yeah.
Understand? So how was it for you, like, coming from London to Because I always say to people, that you see London, I don't think London's for people to move into. I feel like if London is only easy to grow up in if you grew up in London, you get me?
Oh,
but
definitely.
for someone, coming from outside of London into London is hard.
Definitely.
Understand? But I've never really heard of people coming from London to Manny. So how was that kind of transition for you?
London to Manny, it was hard for like the first year or two.
What was hard about it?
I just didn't want to be here. I just didn't want to be in Manchester. I was like, why the hell am I in Manchester? Like, But we had to move. We just had to move for like some reasons and that. I just didn't want to be in Manny, so I didn't like it. But then at one point, I just had to embrace it, innit? understand that, bro, I'm here now, innit?
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm like, what, 16? And where am I gonna go, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm 16, innit? You know what I'm saying? I've got a bed. My mom's giving me bed, food, and clothes, bro. Where am I going, bro? At 16, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna chill at home, you know what I'm saying? And eventually I just started to fall in love with it. And you know what it is? I think, like, and then I started meeting like-minded people who are on what I was on what they was on. And then, yeah, man, and I just started enjoying it more and more. And then, yeah, but obviously, do you know what it was? In London, at that time anyway, it was very much, bro, we can't, don't look, why are you looking at me like that for? Type thing, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that behaviour, it wasn't really like that in Manny. But Manny's a crazy player. That's one thing. I didn't know Manny was a crazy player. I didn't know man was on it. Like that. Man thought I was coming.
Moston, bro.
I thought I was coming like countryside, didn't it?
Nah, Manny ain't. That's what people. Bro, you see London,
no
man.
joke.
They think anywhere outside of London is country, bro.
Yeah, man.
But,
like,
bro,
I told them all the time, like, listen, Manny's no joke, bro. Like, these man are on violence, bro. Yeah, and like, I didn't know that, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So man coming in thinking I was this, that, and the other, and then got myself into some like troubles here and there. My brother's got himself some troubles. So then we were just beefing bare, man. It was just like, what the hell's going on, innit? But then, yeah, that kind of like just died down, innit? All that stuff. But yeah, and then like, it was just like, eventually, Manny just became like home to man, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man, the community's there, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, my cousin, I got family here as well, innit? So it's not like man didn't have family. It was literally just like, a man had family, friends. Like, I knew people here already because my cousins were from here, so I used to come down. So I knew a few people anyway from their area. They were from Blakely. And then, yeah, man, so I didn't find it too... The first year or so, I was just like being miserable in it. I just didn't want to be. I was like, when we going back? Why can't we go back? And then when I got to like year 11 or something, like college, I was like, bro, I'm here now. It is what it is, bro. I just need to focus. What it was, I said that I need to focus making money in it. Yeah. Because all this complaining ain't making me no money in it. So what I need to do is get off my ass and go make some money. And as I started making money, and that's what you realize when you start making money, all these things that you think about, bro, just go out, just goes out your head, man. I'm telling you.
So what would you say like the biggest difference between London and Manny?
The pace of things, innit? Yeah. Manny can be quite slow innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, people in London are on it, bro. Like,
facts.
On it 24/7, bro. About their money different. London is so expensive, bro.
Bro, like, it's peak.
It's so expensive. When man
that's
go
why I
there,
could never live there, I'll be honest. Unless I was up.
That's it, bro. That's like, man, when a man go out there, goes, bro, I'm just like, but these man do this every weekend, bro.
I can't believe it.
Do you know what I'm saying? And like, fam, it's crazy. It's crazy. So I'm just like, yo, alright, cool, say nothing. So like, Manny's just a bit slower, I'll say that. But Manny's not that bad, dude. I actually like Manny sometimes when it's slower because I'm one of the people that actually do like to sit down and relax.
Same. I like taking doing things on my own time.
Yeah,
I don't like being rushed.
Bro, but when I'm in London, I'm with my brothers and that, like, man's trying to roll the zoo and chill in the morning and that. Man's rushing me to get out of the house. We need to do this, we need to do that, this, that. Man, I'm driving and saying, oh, you need to pay for this congestion charge, this and that. I'm thinking,
it's peak in London, bro. It's peak.
Like, bro, you don't realise little things like congestion charge, fam. I was there 2 weekends ago. Man, I had to pay like 50, 60 pounds over the weekend. Bro, man driving Manny for free, bro. Free, bro. You're not charging me to drive into town, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? It's crazy, but yeah, man. But London's the city, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's something about Manny, man just loving it because it's just everything is calm. There's no, you get me?
Yeah, man. It's the same. It's like it's London, but just on a lower scale, innit?
Exactly.
Like just
much lower,
scale,
much calmer. You understand? But obviously, you moved into Moston. You said you were 14 or something.
About 14, 15.
Yeah, 14. So when would you say you started feeling like a part of the community in Moston, or in just Manny in general?
Manny, I think it was just like when I got like my group of friends, man. That's when like we all just started like coming like together in it, and man, do you know what it was? I used to go to a church in Moston. A lot of people that went to my church owned a lot of the shops that were on Moston Lane, and worked in the shops, like a lot of the auntie, uncle stuff like that, innit? So then when man was walking down Moston and that, and like I could just go there and was speaking to people, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just started to feel a lot more like home and like community and stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying? I think even now it's probably a bit more like together than it was when I was like in school and all that, because I didn't really know. I knew people like the older lot and that used to live in Moston, but people around my age I didn't really know. I knew of them and we knew of each other because we were from Moston, innit? But I knew of them and stuff like that. But again, I think that's because I didn't go to school in Moston. I went to school, I went to see them out.
Yeah.
I went to see them
Fair
out.
enough.
And again, man, I went to a mad school. Bro, you know what I say? Like, man, came to a mad area, I went to a mad school all the way on the other side of fucking Manny, innit? So, yeah, but man's always like, Moston, like, it's mad because you hear all the madnesses and stuff that's going on now, all the crazy stuff, and even back then, but like to me, it was just home, innit? Like,
Yeah,
man,
I know. Cause man's not even that far from Moston. You get me? Man chats to bare people from Moston all the time. It's like from the outside looking in, if you don't know anything from Moston, you don't know nothing about it. You might think it's like that, innit? But when you go there regularly, you're amongst you get me? Like it's kind of like a family kind of thing. You get me?
Like I was saying, enough black people as well. So you just feel like
bare
home,
Nigerians,
man.
man.
Yeah, that means
Trust
Moston's
me.
at home, man.
Nah, but obviously, man, I wanted to talk about like the music scene in around Manchester in general. Obviously, you're from the older generation, innit? Like, I only know about like your Rubber Hollow, your Samurais, them kind of man, innit? I don't.
Free Samurai every time,
yeah,
man.
Free Samurai. So like, chat to me about. Obviously, I was going through your catalogue recently. I see you had a song with him on Link Up TV like 4 years ago or something.
Yeah, like because he dropped 4. Like 4 is one of the coldest songs to ever come out, man, bro.
Yeah.
That's Free Samurai.
Yeah,
10
Free
times,
Sammy,
man.
Free Sammy.
Yeah, he dropped 4. And obviously at that time, me, Fuse, and things, we were kind of doing our thing, innit? And we just linked up, you know what I'm saying? But that's because we just knew each other from like area. We knew each other through somebody, but this was all like Moston, like Mouse Platin, Newton, Flat, you know what I'm saying? It was all like a big connection type thing. So yeah, man, we just linked up with man and done the 4 remix, and that did all right. Yeah, man, Samurai's my guy, bro. Yeah, it's big. I need to find a way to get through to him, man. I've been trying to DM him on Insta, man.
Yeah, man, it's peak what happened to Samurai. I feel like he was
the golden boy.
he was the guy, innit?
He
was our guy.
Should be right next to Aitch right now.
That's literally what everyone says to me.
Yeah, Samurai
He
should be
right next to Aitch.
There's an argument that he might be just there above him if he stay consistent in it because of maybe the content, but not to even put them against each other. But I'm saying like at the time,
because really and truly they were together in it. They were affiliated.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Like they are. I'm sure they have a couple tunes together.
Yeah,
as
they've
well,
done a clip session together.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, it was supposed to be Samurai and Aitch, man.
Yeah,
They were the
it was
golden
supposed to
boys,
be
man.
that, but it's unfortunate. But do you ever kind of feel like he obviously he probably regrets a lot of decisions he made, you get me? But do you ever think he could have acted a bit smarter when he got to a certain position?
Again, bro, I can't blame man in it. Like hindsight is good in it because you look back and you're like, yeah, I should have done this, I should have done that, but only God knows how you would have reacted in that time.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I can't even tell him that he should have acted smarter or he should have acted anything. Like everyone hopes he acted smarter. Everyone hopes that he didn't do this, didn't do that. But fam, at that time, he probably thinking this is what man had to do. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's a shame because everyone knows he was talented, like mad talented. It's such a shame, but what can man do in it? Do you get what I'm saying? All man can really do now is just to make sure that like his name just keeps
lives
going
on,
and
you
man
get me?
don't
That's
forget
what
about
man
it.
is afraid of. Like I don't really I need like the next gen of Manny to let people know who the guy really was, you get me? I don't really want people, I don't want him to just become a myth, you understand? People need to understand that he was the guy, you understand what I'm saying? But who else in the Manny scene you kind of rating right now?
Manny scene, like cool. Obviously M1 Dims, Fuse. Like Fuse is probably one of the best like writers, like like end game innit? Like lyrically, bro. In Manny, bro. Like when he's on it, it's different innit? It's so different. Dims, fam, he can make songs for days, bro. Any song he makes, bro, hit, bro. And I don't understand how he does it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He can make something sound.
He's a hit maker, one of them,
you know what
man.
I'm saying? He can make something that's like, you think, why are you saying this, bro? But he makes it sound good, innit?
There's
Do you know what I'm
them
saying?
kind of man. I know J Hus is like that, innit? Like, they say mad things, but they say it in a way.
the reason why I like them, because he will try something that it might not be his style, but he'll try it, but it will make sure it sounds good in it. So I fuck with Dim's. Who else? So I fuck with 2-6. They're cold.
Yeah, man. I'm literally getting them on soon as well. They got 2-6.
Yeah, man, they're cold. Niz and AY. Who else? I got a tune of Keeks that's dropping soon.
Oh, big up Keeks. I had him on my show last week as well.
Keeks.
Yeah, them I'll do a clock. Nah, Keeks the OG in the thing as well.
Yeah,
you know,
Keeks is cold.
Big up Keeks. He's hard still.
Keeks is cold. I'm trying to think, bro. Just mad, yeah. I got Flint as well. He's cold.
Yeah, no Flint.
He's coming up as well. And like he's got his own little style.
Yeah.
That like I told him like, yo, just keep going with that style. Like a lot of people might not understand it now, but trust me, I see it in it. Do you get what I'm saying? So keep doing your thing. Obviously, there was MD.
Yeah, I was gonna get onto that, man. Rest in peace. He's another guy that
he was again. There's always a golden child in each generation, innit?
He was the one,
and he was the one for me in his generation. He was the golden child.
I agree.
Manny in it. So, but yeah, obviously,
rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
So, like, obviously, what was the relationship like with him? How close were you to him?
Bro, I took him to his it was mad, innit? It's a year ago today, but his shutdown session, it was me that took him there, bro.
Oh, swear.
Yeah, bro. We're family, bro. Like he lived in my dad's house for a bit. We're close, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like fam. Like, I remember he used to tell me like the reason he wanted to do music because I was doing music. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we were tight, bro. Like we were close, and then I think he went Nigeria or Germany for a bit, and then obviously I didn't speak to him or hear from him because he was just in a different country. And then came back, and then everyone's telling me that, oh, rah, things doing music. I'm like, rah, da, da, da. Then one day went to my dad's church, went to go see him, and he was telling me in it, and we were just in the car, and he was just spitting bars to man in it. And I was just like, I was looking at him
He's cold.
I was never this cold at my age,
that
age, bro. You know what it was? Yeah, I'm listening to man. And I'm thinking, bro, fam, I must have been dead when I was younger, bro. Because, yo, this guy is...
The truth.
The truth, bro. I was so baffled, but I was like, nah. You know when you just hear so you just think like, nah, that's it. You are going to make it, bro.
Yeah, he was.
Do you know what I'm saying?
He was supposed to be the guy still.
Yeah, he was supposed to be the guy in it. So, obviously, I took him to his first shutdown thing here. And it was, yeah, man, but we were close, man. It's shame, like, where even me, Sparks, Tilly, his brother, my brother, we're just trying to sort out his EP now. Because we got a lot of the tunes that he was making in it before he passed. So we're just trying to sort out all that out now, trying to get a few features in it, do like some videos and stuff. So yeah, man. So his name's gonna live forever as well, man. We don't let that die,
he's another one that we can't let his name die out. You get me?
Yeah, for real.
Rest in peace, more each and every time, man. So like, how did that kind of affect you personally when you found out?
Oh, bro, I couldn't believe it, man. I genuinely couldn't believe it. Like someone called me, told me. I was like, nah, you're chatting shit, man.
Yeah.
No one was in. I just thought, nah, you're chatting shit. I was like, boom. And then I'm seeing on Snap, innit? Like, I feel like the young G's and that posting it, and I'm thinking, nah, it can't be true, bro. You know what? I'm just thinking it can't, like, nah.
Yeah, it's like, please don't let it be
Yeah,
true.
like, I'm thinking, nah, but fam, I seen him earlier that day.
Rah.
That day. Because every time I was on Moston Lane, we'd go grab food or something, I seen him in it. Every single time. And I went Moston Lane that time, and I spoke to man in it. Do you get me? And I was just like, I just seen him in it, and I was like, no one was in it, yo, what God, what blow, make sure you get home, say, all that type of stuff. Went on my way. A couple hours later, I'm hearing this and that's happening. I'm thinking, what? Nah, I can't be, bro. Got a phone call, bro. My head was gone, bro. My head was gone. I just was like, what?
Yeah, it didn't make sense, man, I'll be honest.
Bro, it didn't make sense, bro.
Not many words man can describe it, I'll be real. Like, he was someone, even from when he passed, the impact he had on the city, you can tell that he was an influential guy when he was still there.
Like, it was mad, bro. Like,
it was crazy, man.
Like, it was literally, even today, I was on my Snap and seeing the memories when I recorded him doing his shutdown session and that. Like, I remember telling him, like, yo, give some energy. Like, there's a bit of shutdown session where he's doing all the dancing and that. Like, yo, do all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause obviously, he's not really, he knew how to, like, rap and stuff. I don't think, like, he knew the other elements of like personality and that. So I'm
star
like,
called
bro,
the star.
but if you know him, you know he's got personality in it. So I was like, bro, I know like you're doing the drill stuff and that, but trust me, if you add some personality into it, it's gonna go even further because then people are gonna like see you and like they're gonna resonate with you, not only for music, but because they probably think you're a wavy guy in it.
They rock with you, innit?
I just remember just talking to him about all that stuff that day, man. It's just like, I'm so vexed because I actually did a recording of him spitting in a back seat when we were going back, me, Sparks, and him, but I didn't save it. And I've been looking for that video, bro, everywhere. I tried back up all my iPhones, bro, can't find none of it. I just had to just leave it, man. But it is what it is, man. Do you know, again, it's one of them ones where it's like, it's the roads, innit? Like, one thing that what my man spoke about, he lived it, innit? Anyone can vouch for him, innit?
Facts.
Man lived it, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So, when you live a certain type of life, it attracts certain type of things, and unfortunately, this is one of the consequences, innit? And so, like, and I've seen it enough times, enough man that's died, and family members and people that's gone to jail for years, like, do you know what I'm saying? Family members that's been lifed off, do you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's peak, but it's just one of them. It's like, fam, what can you do, man? Like, what can you actually do? But it's one of them. Just got to keep his name going, bro. That's why even at the end of my videos, like, long live MD, bro. Like, I don't think I even said it like every video I have, bro. It's just gonna be there at the end because, like, me personally, from when a man's saying that I'm part of the reason why he's doing music,
Yeah, that
I
means
can never ever
exactly. Let his
not,
name die out.
You get what I'm saying? Never ever. As long as I'm doing music, I can never do that, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. RIP MD, man.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in
real,
peace.
for
And
real.
it's sad, man, because that's like a running theme, man. We see a lot of talented youths from ends like do their thing, get a name for themselves. But obviously, the life they were living previously kind of caught up and unfortunately kind of stopped their progress. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But obviously, before we was talking about like the difference between Manchester and London, I remember I was chatting to my brethren the other day, yeah, and he was telling me that he thinks like Manny's very kind of small-minded. Compared to London, he thinks like people and money, because it's such a small city, innit? And there's not really like an older generation, apart from like your Bugsies and your Aitches, there's not that many examples of man that have really gone on. A lot of people kind of very small-minded, understand? They don't really have, like, they don't have big aspirations. So what would you say, because you've experienced both sides of the spectrum, would you say that's true?
Do you know what, yeah, I'll be honest here, the man that are actually not small-minded are actually doing things, bro.
Yeah, facts.
And that's just a fact of it, bro. Like, the man that are just thinking about this city alone or this city alone, they're not gonna go nowhere, bro. But the man that actually thinking that this city, I need to take over every single city and shit, yeah. I need to take over every single city and stuff in it, yeah. They're going places, bro, and they're gonna carry on going places. Like, bro, you need to do features with man from London. You need to do features with man from Liverpool, man from Blackburn, bro. You need to work with anyone that's good. Just work with them because, yo, your fans and their fans now become your fans. So it's just better for you, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So
networking, innit? Yeah, so what are you saying? You're saying like it's only certain man that are small-minded, like the people that are small-minded, the ones that ain't gonna go nowhere. Is that pretty much what you're trying to say?
Yeah, that's how I feel, innit? Like, if you're small-minded, there's only so far you can go in it. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you just need to see the bigger picture.
100%.
And everything you do in it. So, would I say Manny as a whole is small-minded? No, because I guarantee there's probably man from the city that do want to work with man from London, but because we're from Manny,
it's not
they're
that.
not looking in. So I don't know what man are doing in their spare time. So I can't say Manny as a whole is small-minded. However, there are some people that are just like I listen to them and I just think, like, you're good, but have you actually thought about how this appeals to everyone?
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you have to make music for everyone, but if you want to make money, you got to think about these things, innit?
You gotta be strategic, innit?
You know what I'm saying? It has to be digestible, innit? For everyone, innit? I'm not saying to change the sound, but sometimes you might have to tone down this or hype this bit up, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you might have to make it sound like this or make it not sound like that. So, yeah, man. So, but then again, man that have the bigger picture do these things, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? They know that they've got to do these things to appeal because they're thinking about the bigger picture. If you're not thinking about the bigger picture, you're just going to be doing it for yourself for the rest of your life. And if it works for you, it works for you. If it don't, then
I heard that.
You can only blame yourself on that.
Definitely, I heard that. And I'll be real. And one way that obviously man's kind of known about you for quite a while. I'll be honest, yeah. But one way that you kind of stood out to me was through social media. I'll be real. Like Twitter, obviously we follow each other on Twitter and that. You get me. So what talks to me about like social media in general? Like, that's obviously right now in this generation. I'll be honest. I don't see any artists blowing without using social media to their advantage. You get me. So what, like, how would you say you use social media to kind of get yourself out there?
Bro, I push, bro. I push on social media. I DM. Fam, I just push. Do you know what? Yeah, like there's some man that could do it, and there's some man that don't need social media. But for me, like, I've never been a person that just wanted to be big and Manny in it. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm not in London. How do I reach these people? People need to play in it. Like, I've always been a person that's like, fam, I don't need to be massive in Manny. I don't need to be massive in London. I just need to be massive somewhere. Because at this point, music is for money for me now, innit? Like, I need to start earning money, like proper money. Like, man's doing all right, but fam, I need to be earning big dough now, and I want the 6 figures and stuff, innit? And fam, like, I just understood, like, yo, if I want to work with someone from Germany, how am I going to get through to it, bro? If man not got Insta, if man ain't got Twitter, man can't see, do you know what I'm saying? That's another thing about personality, innit? Is putting your personality on these things, innit? So people can see it and be like, oh yeah, he's an artist, but he is funny. Or he's an artist, but he supports the same team as I do. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, all these things, like, and I say it a lot, that's why a lot of people probably relate to Aitch, man, because a lot of kids that are his age see themselves in him.
100%.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because
Like,
of the way
I always say that to people. Like, when you look at Aitch, yeah, he just represents a stereotypical youth for money, literally.
That's
like,
it.
So many youths for money.
So many
like
man,
Aitch.
so many kids around his age or younger resonate with man. So of course he's gonna be successful. 100. And even the way he is on Snap, the way he's on Insta, do you know what I'm saying? Man shows his personality. Do you know what I'm saying? Of course, like, people are gonna resonate with him. So like, for me, it was just about like, I didn't like social media, but then my managers were like, bro, you need to get on it. Like, you need to like say some stuff in it, put your personality, because they'll be speaking to me, and they're like, bro, like, why don't you say this on social? Like, people, do you know what I'm saying? They're like, fam, like, I get all the time, like, even girls be like, oh, I didn't even know you were like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they think man's like, innit? You know, because you see a tall black brother, they just think man's just like screw face. Nah, bro, like, man's got a personality, do you know what I'm saying? So,
100.
Yeah, for me, I just feel like, if, I don't say that you need it, but if you can, do it, because it only helps, innit? But just don't get yourself involved in no fucking scandals, bro. If you know you're doing madness or doing some weird stuff, stay off social media, man.
Social media,
you're
like,
finished.
It's like, it's a weird one, innit? Cause obviously there's a lot of positives in it,
Yeah,
but at the same time
definitely.
there's negatives. The same as negatives to everything, you get me? And I feel like it depends on how you carry yourself on social media. You understand? Like, you on your Twitter, you're quite on. You're not problematic at all. You get me? Obviously, I can't really say the same about myself, innit? But you get me?
Your takes, bro.
Nah, you get me. But obviously with you, yeah, you're not very problematic. You kind of just do your own thing, just tweet like everyone else does. You understand? But like, how do you kind of? I'm sure you still get like trolls and them kind of things here and there.
Yeah, like, sometimes, because, like, but you know what it is, bro? Do you know what it is, yeah? I don't take a lot of things like, fam, I cannot take, yeah, what an account with no display picture says seriously.
Yeah, same.
Fam, I tweeted the other day, I said, yo, every account that does not have a display picture or is not them and is a troll account, I can put £1 million on it that can beat every single one of them
100%.
up, bro. Because I'm just like, fam, what are you saying? Like, it doesn't make sense, fam. Like, I don't know who you are, so you can say what you need to say, and I'm never gonna find out.
Bro, man, no, I don't take social media seriously either. Even anyone that follows, man, they can tell I'm just on there just to cause trouble, innit? I don't take it seriously. Like, people take me seriously, but I don't take.
Nah, you're funny.
No, but people, that's the thing is, yeah, the people take me too seriously. That's what annoys me. But I don't take no one else seriously. That's the thing.
Nah,
for me, that's the way
it is, yeah. But like, you've got, fam, it's about showing your like person. Like, fam, for example, now I ain't done no podcast. I've been asked to be on podcasts, innit? But because of Twitter, and we follow each other, and I've seen how you are, I know I could come on this podcast. It's gonna be like, we'll just chop it up in it. You know what I'm saying? But if you wasn't like the way you was, I might have been like, nah, 'cause I don't go on interviews and all this stuff with idiot man in it. Like, if I don't really have no connection, or no one's told me about you as a person, I don't know you. I don't fuck with you like that, innit? It's just simply, I don't know you. You don't know me, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, man. So I was like, so when the thing told me, I was like, of course I'll do it. Like, why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I do it? Do you know what I'm saying? But again, social media. If we didn't have each other on social media or anything like that, it might have gone a different way because I didn't know who you was in it. So I was thinking, why would I do it? Do you know what I'm saying? When I could probably spend my time doing something else. But if it's someone I fuck with, of course I'll do it. Why not? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's facts, man. That's facts. But obviously, man, still want to speak. Since we're on social media, man, I want to get onto some current affairs. You get me? Things that have been going on recently. First thing first, the Euros.
Euros.
So what? Are you a football man?
I'm a football
Who
man.
you support?
Arsenal, are you crazy?
But why is man so proud to say that, bro?
Listen, yeah.
Why are you so proud to say that?
has been in my life longer than some women, bro.
If I was Arsenal fan, I would lie, fam. I would say supported like Nottingham Forest or something, bro, 'cause that's embarrassing, fam.
When you've been heartbroken so many times, you learn to live with it, bro.
So you're immune to the heartbreak.
I'm immune, bro.
Man got the vaccine for heartbreak, fam. You get me? Nah, but I heard that. But what's going on? Like, what? I always say to people, yeah, see Arsenal as a club, yeah. I don't see any future for you lot. I think you lot are hopeless.
What are you talking? You don't see Saka?
Bro, you're hopeless, bro.
Did you not see Saka? Do you know
bro, that's a one man, bro. That's a one man, bro.
Tyranny.
Bro, that's a one man.
Yo, chat,
Brother,
listen,
you see Arsenal, yeah, you lot are always going to have good individuals in it. But as a team, yeah, I genuinely don't ever see man reaching your levels again.
Do you know what, yeah? Our guys at the top, them man there, yeah, they don't want to spend the big bucks in it. So we're always forced to like sell our big player just to bring in a meaty one in it. Do you know what I'm saying? It never makes sense in it.
That's what's gonna happen with Saka though. He's gonna become 100 mil, man. You're gonna sell him to United.
You're gonna sell him to United. You see the boys we got now, bro. It's gonna be. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but your manager.
We ain't winning the league anytime soon, innit?
Yeah.
We ain't winning the league anytime soon.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But give it 4 or 5 years with the right investment, even 3 years, because fam, United ain't great. Chelsea ain't great.
Of course, we're not great.
Them man are dead.
No, we're not dead.
Because you might come second.
No, but
you might think you might.
I'll be honest, I'm not happy with United. I'm not happy in it, but compared,
Bruno, see play Euros. Bro.
Yeah, but
don't ever bring up Bruno again.
Bro, I'll be real. I don't care about the Euros in. As long as you're performing for my team, that's all that matters, bro. I'll be honest. I also find getting gas over Saka playing for England, but bro,
listen, because we're trying to show you that he's a star, boy.
Of course
Listen,
he's a star,
Saka. Saka's the truth.
Yeah, but that's because he's playing with other man that star boys,
the truth. You man are gonna see Pepe next season. He's the truth.
Nah, that's
I'll tell you, Pepe just needs to warm up. You see what he was doing back end of the season,
bro. This one, you lot get gas over little highlights and that, bro. You need to understand that.
Do you know what? Yeah, Arsenal are a great team, innit? And
relax.
We will win the league in the next 3 years. Remember, I said this on this day. What's today's date? The 30th.
You see what you just done,
June,
yeah? For me,
Wednesday, 6:30.
6:30,
yeah.
Bro.
If you guys can see that. 6:30, Wednesday, 30th of June.
Man documenting the thing, bro. You
3 years from now,
you see what you just done, yeah? That's the problem with Arsenal, bro.
3 years
you
from
lot
now,
give yourself
bro.
too much hope.
Nah,
and hope
bro.
kills, bro. That's what you need to understand.
Listen, yeah,
There's no way you can tell me that's Arsenal team in the next 3 years will be a title winning
Listen,
team.
not that Arsenal team. We're gonna make some signings, bro.
I don't know who you think who's gonna sign them. Because Frankie and them don't care, bro.
We need a. Do you know what it is? Yeah, with us, we just need a spine, but we need a forward. We need a cold midfielder, a cold centre back, and a cold goalkeeper. I mean, that's all we need, you know.
But you're saying all we need, but geez, that's not gonna happen though. That's the thing.
In 3-4 years, it will, bro.
I don't see it happening.
Yeah, me, bro.
Because as you man are improving, everyone else is gonna improve as well, bro. I'll be real.
bro.
For me, Arsenal are gonna be a mid-table team for the rest of their life.
You're
man.
crazy,
Fuck
bro.
Arsenal, brother.
Bro, people act like we ain't won trophies, you know, over the last couple of years, bro.
FA Cups, gee.
See, why is it when it's Arsenal,
FA Cups,
it's the FA Cup?
Because, bro,
if United won the FA Cup, we would have had it.
No, I'm happy. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to win trophy, innit? But really and truly, winning the FA Cup don't mean that you're levels.
No, it don't mean that we're levels, but there's man that ain't won no trophies. In how many years?
Tottenham.
Exactly. So Tottenham fans,
yeah, but no one
don't chat. Don't chat on us.
Tottenham can't say nothing.
Got the best striker in England, but still can't win nothing. Dead.
So what about the Euros then? What are you saying? Is it coming home?
Do you know what? Yeah, after the Germany game,
it has to, bro.
I'll be
so real.
Who?
That's what I'm saying to man.
France is out.
Italy's still in it. I lie.
Italy's still about.
By the way, we're recording this on the 30th of June, innit? So by the time this comes out, it'll be outdated.
Let me even go.
Bro, what I'm saying to man, yeah.
And who won yesterday?
At this point, yeah.
Ukraine won yesterday. Oh, come on,
bro.
Man.
At this point, yeah. If it don't come home, then Southgate is genuinely like he has to, like, he can't do anything to do with football again. He needs to be a builder or something, bro.
If you don't come home, bro, I feel sorry for all them black players, bro. They're gonna get called the N-word all over the gaff, bro.
Bro, I know them, bro. The football fans, they're ready to chat for Sterling, bro.
They're ready, man. They're ready to chat for him. But because he's bagging, he's all right now.
Nah, but what have you seen that clip of the Matt Hancock brother?
What, my man?
Up. Yeah, grips and up.
Bro, do you know what? Yeah. See all these politicians, man. They're all nasty people, man. But I don't understand. Not him, because he's a man. He's a man in power, regardless, innit? So, but the woman,
that was his assistant.
Her husband is a multi-millionaire.
I swear,
her husband's a multi-millionaire.
I never knew that. Still,
and man, Matt Hancock's meaty, man. And like she's not dead.
She
like,
can do better.
If I was 45. I wanted it. She was not dead, didn't it? You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm just like, and she left the multi-million. That whole situation is so baffling to me, innit? But man are leaving their families, and these are the people that control what's going on in the.
Imagine finding out your girl cheated on you through, like, going on Twitter and just seeing 1 million views on a clip of her getting gripped up by Matt Hancock, but that's crazy. I have to shut
down the whole of Twitter, man.
Trust me, man. But nah,
I don't know how I'll do it, but the whole of Twitter will crash that day, bro.
In it, man. I'll be real. I'll never be the same again.
I swear that.
Get me.
That Matt Hancock thing is all. It's so mad. It's so mad. But you know what? Yeah. Man are dogs, isn't it? So it's
dog yellow wicked, you get me? That's man, a dog yellow wicked. But now, man, that wraps up episode 3. Thanks for coming through, man.
Nah,
respect,
anytime,
man.
man.
Good. Nice, good chill episode for you. Get me? Touch on a lot of important topics. Make sure you lot like, share, comment, subscribe. You got anything coming? Anything you want to promote?
Yeah, man. Man's got a few stuff coming. Got a tune with Keeks and Frogsy. Yeah. Got a tune with Donny. Got a tune with Dims, Fuse. Added Josh, Keys, the Prince. Fam, man got tunes with Bear Man, and it's coming. And fam, it's just gonna be a mad thing. Like the next time man's on there, will be a different situation for both of us, you know, like that. 100%. But you know, we outside it. We outside, no side business. Young's the Rascal Gaffer. Young's SG. Fucking hell, big belly nigga. You done know the done know.
Come on, man. Gang.